starting with the most obvious one, where this foul on Tierney, which welcome back to another video on the channel, and this is one that just does not need any more build up, so I'll be very brief here and just say I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment your thoughts on the game down below, and yeah, let's just get to Hampden. And we're down at Hampden now. Got to give a shout out to the Inverness True Blues, Roddy who's let us on the bus, Rory who we're speaking to there, legends. Shit! Don't confiscate the ball! Well, we're waiting patiently to go in. I have to give a huge shout out, need to put his picture up here, to Robbie Cunningham. The words, mate, I appreciate it. Much love, thank you very much.
That's another fucking story.
10 minutes or so here. I feel like we've moved about 2 people, by the way, barely moving.
was great affection. They did a helicopter change direction. Jimmy Baxter, he was pure perfection. Super Ali scores again. So let me tell you that I love you, and I think about you all the time. Oh. Good, well done, Tav. Good booking to take. The last attack before extra time.
Box! Oh, get in the fucking box! Fine!
Extra time it is. Half time of extra time. Time for Rangers to shoot into the Rangers end. For a winner. 5 minutes to penalties, there's only one team in here. And that's it. We go to penalties to decide the winner. To be fair, Rangers look zapped. And that extra time, so penalties is probably our best chance. Cav wins the coin toss. Rangers end it is.
Come on, Tav. Yes! Butland on the penalty and he has to score to keep us in it. Very bold move. And now we need to save to stay in it.
And well, we know what happened after that, which we don't need to see. Firstly, I have to say a huge credit to the Rangers fans for the atmosphere that we created in that stadium. It was genuinely one of the best atmospheres I've been involved in at Hampden. You literally only heard Celtic when they scored goals. I know you kind of say that to take the piss, but you literally only heard them at that point. There was only one set of fans in Hampden. Now let's go over this performance a little bit, where so many people have been focused on the referees and the VAR once again. But firstly, I want to go over our team performance, which I think we played better than a lot of people feared we would have, but again, we just lacked that clinical edge in front of goal. What we need is to take these games out of the referees' hands. Don't even allow them to have, like in boxing, UFC, whatever, these fighters, they'll want a knockout to take it out of the judges' hands because you know sometimes some dodgy decisions happen. That's like the equivalent with the VAR team that I'm talking about here. As an example, the one that's everyone's talking about right now, you're going through on goal, this 4v1, you just have to double your lead there. There's just no excuse not to be doubling your lead. Another one I've not seen as many people talking about is Balogun going through. Hamza's through on goal, he just needs to lift the head, play that ball through to Hamza. That's another big chance to try and double your lead, and moments like these are where we majorly need to improve, being more clinical in front of goal. But getting into speaking about the goals in the game, once again, don't know how many times we sit here and talk about this, but playing against Celtic, and again, all the goals avoidable. The first one is a wicked deflection, I suppose, not too much we can do there. The second one, Raskin, there's not enough on his back pass to Balogun, and you allow players like Maeda. If you give them an opportunity, I mean, they're quality players, let's be honest, they're going to finish opportunities like that, but you just don't want to be giving opportunities away for free. And then the third one, we will look at it, but it was a foul on Diamonde, but what I'd like to see is him standing back up, because it was a very light foul in the area that the ball was cut back to. If Diamonde just stood up, that ball's getting cleared. But also as well, in the build-up to that goal, we were trying to press up a little bit. Redvan's got caught out of position, and you heard the stadium, you heard the Rangers fans go, oh, you heard the groan as soon as we got overturned in that midfield. Our first goal, to be fair, we were gifted the opportunity. From there, Hampden showed good quality, then Bayrami's in great position just to tap that one in. The second goal, it's a good turn, good finish by Diamonde, and then the third one, I mean, when Celtic went 3-2 up, I mean, I think most of us all thought that was it. Here we go again, they scored another late winner, and there was actually quite a few Rangers fans that you seen leave, and then bang, Danilo, great goal, and the scenes in the stand were amazing. But you just seen the legginess in our squad starting to kick in at that point. You seen the effect that the Spurs game had on us towards the end of that 90th minute, and then into extra time especially. We've brought on subs, and even to be fair, Barron barely done anything when he came on. You understand from seeing that maybe why he's been out of the team in the past few weeks. But then you're bringing on the likes of Dibble and Dessers, who were both extremely poor when they came on, and that just speaks volumes for how bad our squad depth is right now. So now getting on to a couple of things that were just out of our control in the game, and starting with the most obvious one, where this foul on Czerny, which continued into the box, and referees around the world, everyone with a non-biased view towards Celtic, is admitting that this should have been a penalty. How this wasn't looked at, 100% I do not blame the referee on the pitch for not giving that as a penalty. It looked, the foul started outside the box and continued into. The referee on the pitch, no problem with. The issue there, VAR. I mean, when you try to think of why VAR wouldn't have told the referee that should have been a penalty, it's either A, extreme incompetence, or B, a bias against Rangers. And I don't know which one of them are worse, but we have seen it for years and years and years. The pressure that the media and that Celtic fans put on these referees, and time again, it keeps coming out to show in a lot of these Oldfirm matches. Earlier on in the game as well, you've got the foul which is now just getting brought to light, where I believe it is Kuhn that fouled Diamonde, whoever it was, when Diamonde was tracking back. You see it, the leg stretches out, it's a deliberate trip on Diamonde. Yes, that's soft, but another one that VAR should have been looking at. Another one that I can think of just from this game, I mean, Schmeichel here, in the box when penalties are going on, again, soft, blah, 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 you're maybe picking at things a little bit here. But still, the rules are the rules, he should be standing outside the box. I get he's trying to put off Jack Butland, he's trying to put off a lot of Rangers players, which, I mean, to his credit, maybe he done with Redvan, who, personally, by the way, that's not someone that I'm looking at with an issue. I thought the penalty was actually alright. He's had the balls to come up and do it. It was a decent save. But the fact that you've got a £5 million striker in that lineup, and you've got a goalkeeper, and Ridvan Yilmaz taking a penalty before him, that's pathetic. The Rangers post-match reactions, most of it was just the stuff you would expect, but I thought quite an interesting point from Tavernier's one was, well, first off this, I wish I could put the clip in, but copyright will take it down, is the clip from Spurs, when Tav looks at the bench, you see Dessler's about to come on, and he turns around and goes, if you haven't seen that, I'm sure you'll be able to find it nice and easy. Just search that on any of your social medias. But if that is what a lot of fans are thinking, and it was him just being like, FFS, Dessers is coming on, again, that could have been anything. It could have just been a big coincidence that the cameras caught that at that moment. But then that, mixed with Tav in this post-match reaction, saying he credits the players who basically were man enough to come out and take a penalty. I don't know if there's a little bit of something going on in that change room there. Then Phil's press conference, it was just kind of the usual stuff you'd expect from him. Disappointed he plays well, but he's also, one of his main talking points was about the referee, about how his phone's blowing up, about the Czerny penalty situation, and he finishes the press conference by standing up and walking away, and he tells the media to start looking into things more. And that's what a lot of us are asking for. That's what we're waiting But I mean, I'm recording this the next morning because just the energy was absolutely zapped out of me after that day. I just needed some time to chill, and so apologies to the supporters who were waiting for this video, etc. But here we are now, and that is what a lot of us are waiting for. We're waiting to see if Rangers going to say anything about it, because these are the sort of things that need called out. It's what Celtic do and have done for years. The pressure that they put on referees has been overwhelming, and is it just really starting to creep into these referees' minds now? You've got, I mean, all the ones that we just spoke about from this game, a lot of the big ones in recent games just going Celtic's way. You've got way back to like offsides and finals. You've got a Roof with a disallowed goal, you've got Seema with a disallowed goal, you've got Dessers with a disallowed goal, which all were fine. You've got Johnson's handball, another one that comes to mind, blatant. It's just a very, very dodgy pattern. And all of this just kind of leaves you asking, I mean, what now for the remainder of this season? What's happening with Phil? I mean, Celtic fans right now, they're on top of the world, unfortunately, rightfully so. But now you look at the league, we're X amount of points behind, and I've not been trying to say my opinion about that. From like over a month ago, I've been saying I don't think those points are catchable. I think we've left it too little too late to find this little run of form that we've got going right now. And then I also think it's unrealistic to think a certain amount of teams are going to take points off of Celtic as well, because rightfully so, in this league, both Old Firm teams, they're miles ahead of this extremely poor league. They should be beating everyone else, so where are they going to drop the points from? So then you've just got one more cup run. It's long season after long season right now, unfortunately. A lot of people are asking about Clement's job. Yes, he's started to improve the performances recently, but how many times can one manager lose to Celtic and keep his job? But then at the same time, you start seeing some of these decisions. Is he even allowed to beat Celtic at this point? A lot of thoughts going on about the head right now, but let me know your thoughts on the current situation, on this final, down in the comments. And once again, thank you all for watching. The support I received in and around Hampden as well was just phenomenal. The reason I still continue to do these videos. Thank you all so much, and see you in the next one.